Day 4. I knew it was coming. So we start off the class, we get in there, and we're watching the XLT, the Pro. We're watching the Pro. I don't know if this is, there's different resources. One where there's an extended learning class, and you're watching him live sharing a screen. There's another thing called Pro Picks. It is something you can sign up for. You just watch him trade all day. You can. Cool part about that is you can copy him. It is live. It's streamed, and that's the idea. We'll see what he's doing, kind of mimic it, and compare it to your status. So we get in there. He finds like 7 trades pretty quickly. I think the first 3 or 4, he stops out. Second he gets in there, that chart hammers him. But he has tight stop losses. So he's in, he loses, he's already out. It's still going. He does win pretty big on 3 of them. So easily made up for the money lost. It was very minimal compared to what he made. And then the owner comes back in. I don't know if I call him the director or the owner. He's back in to talk about the other classes we can take there. He comes in with the story. He's pretty good at telling stories. They're fun to listen to, but you always know what it means. He's trying to get you engaged and just following him. Just listen to him, build rapport with him. So he's going over all the classes that go over very specific asset classes, the extended learning where it's all streaming. Then you have the Pro Picks, where you watch the guy trade and you mimic it. And hopefully if you follow along right with him, you win what he wins. Depending on your account size. This is most of the morning. He talks about there's a mastermind community for those that have taken almost all the classes. He's talking about all the resources you have now, which is quite a bit. All the resources you will have once you pay for more classes. And some stuff comes with, you'll pay for a class. The Pro Picks is good for a year, then you have to renew it. Unless you go for the mastermind. You get the big package, you buy it all. Then you get the Pro Picks for life. So I don't want to go over prices because at this point, he keeps throwing out these little hints. He's looking at the paper like he's shocked that he didn't know what these prices were already. He's sorry that's what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and call this the first touch. He's right there. Oh, these are the prices. I don't know. It's a corporate thing. I don't control them. I'm sorry. There's a little bit of a discount there. So this was the disheartening part because it starts to feel really more just like a sales pitch. You're still learning a lot, but to really learn the detail, you got to take these classes. So naturally, this is right before lunch because everyone knows you wouldn't listen to a single word the instructor says. All you're going to focus on is the price, if you're going to take it, who's going to take it, all the small talk. So it's lunchtime, everybody gets all the gossip out, and then it's back to the class for the instructor. There's 2 parts of this class. There's the first part, just getting acclimated with the software. Second part, you're trading. It is you have an account. How good are you doing? It is with real money. You have a $1,200 live account, which I think is neat. I don't really like doing the simulated trading. There's moves you'll make on a simulated trade that you'll never make in real life. So you got to really watch that if you're on a simulated trader. After lunch is my one-on-one. The guy sits down with you. He goes over your business plan, what numbers, if you're doing average, what numbers you should see, what you should really try for. They really help you it's not just one-sided. He's really digging into it. By the way, if you're making this much profit, you should probably think about the future. I know you want income, but you should think about wealth later down the road. And other people go for wealth, they go for income. This is the one-on-one where you tell him what you want, and he tells you, you gotta go back and forth. He helps you out, and it kind of gives you a better expectation of things. So after my one-on-one, it's back to the class, and it's another round of terms. Again, going further into detail, what you're looking at, what you're seeing, what you should see, how things typically react, and it's just I hate to sound like I'm repeating myself, but there's just that much detail into what they go over. Right now we're watching I guess we're midway through, what's past lunch, past my one-on-one, so we're 3/4 of the way. The instructor is live on the market. Right now we're watching her find a trade, we're grading it, we're doing it all, and then we actually place it. Everyone in the class is following her. and we all place the same trade. And then what do you know? It's close to the end, and just like I called it, round 2. He comes back in. Hey everyone, guess what? I managed to get you a better price. Typical stupid sales tactics. Send them to the ceiling with the highest price. They're going to focus on that all day. You tell them another price that's a little bit lower. It is cheaper. It seems like it's a lot cheaper because you've been dwelling on the higher price, that this one seems like such a better deal. They're not really seeing. It's like you're buying something because it's on sale. You're not buying it because you need it. You know, it reminds me of Kohl's. Everything's on sale there, so you have to have it all. You're not looking at who cares about how much you're saving. Look at how much you're spending. This is education, so if you want to invest in that, I've invested a lot in my education, so I'm not saying I'm for this one yet, but I'm not opposed to buying an education. That's priceless. That's stuff you keep forever. It's something they bring up, and it is true. You can take, you got 2 people with the same amount of money. One guy, they can both lose everything. The guy with the education that knows how to build it back will be back on his feet in just a little bit. The other guy is done. So that wraps up day 4. We still have, it's a 7-day course, so we're halfway through. We've got the sales pitch. We've got the first touch with your one-on-one. The why you're here, why you want to learn, why you want to replace your income. You do have another one with him. I bet that's where it all comes back. Once you tell him why you're here, your emotional attachment to it, if anything, he's going to bring that up, and when he tries to tell you another course, he's going to try to sell you another course, and when you say you can't afford it or why, he'll bring up what you want. Your emotional attachment is so priceless compared to this little number. He does say you can finance it. Again, there's in-house financing, so you don't have to put it all up front. So I will say he didn't say this. The pro picks you can watch, you can copy, you got it for life. That would be price. If you're winning with that guy's winning, he's the pro. That's why he's doing it. Why wouldn't you just get a large account, copy him, use your winnings to pay for the class? I fully expected to hear that pitch from him. Doesn't say it once. Other than the little cheesy, I managed to get you another price, like he had no idea what it was. There has not been a single sales pitch. This is either the longest and slowest one ever, or that's just what it is. I just wish they would come out and say, this is the class, this is what you get. Do you want to take it, yes or no? The higher price, I got you a discount. It just sounds stupid. I hate that. You know everyone's lying. It discredits everything they've ever said. Again, that's the end of part 1. Tomorrow is 100%. We're on our account. We're trading. We are on the markets. We're trading with live money, and there's a contest. So you don't have to, but it's a contest to see with the 1,200 account they gave you, who can get the most with that.